Your great life is in front of you. It's not behind you. What you did back there ain't got nothing to do with what God got for you. What you did back there was learn the lessons to get you to where you are at this particular moment right here. But what God got for you, do you know, man, that you can actually mess your life completely up? You can jack it all the way up and you can turn around and get it right.
You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, and full responsibility to change.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month, but only one thing is true. I will be champion one day, I promise. I promise.
Life is full of problems. Problem is not permanent, but life is permanent. So face the problem with confidence and enjoy your life.
Remember, there is nothing in this world that can hurt you as much as your thoughts. And there is nothing in this world that can heal you as much as your thoughts.
And literally what I've learned in these moments of anxiety is that I have to stop listening to myself and I have to start talking to myself. I'm like, Rich, you're great. I'm like, looking in the mirror like, you can do this. Rich, you can handle this. Rich, this is not a big deal. Rich, this is gonna pass. You're amazing. Rich, this too shall pass. And as I started talking to myself instead of listening to myself, anxiety began to leave my body.
But I don't know what the future holds. I don't know. So I tell you, enjoy every minute of your life. Sometimes in life, we take things for granted. We have a nice life, we have a great position, we're in positions of authority, we have nice families, we have nice friends. That's wonderful as long as it lasts. But you never know. You never know from one day to the next what life will bring. And so, enjoy what you have. Be kind to people. Take care of your families.
I learned myself. I had a brother, Fred, great guy, best looking guy, best personality, much better than mine. But he had a problem. He had a problem with alcohol. And he would tell me, don't drink, don't drink. He was substantially older, and I listened to him, and I respected, but he would constantly tell me, don't drink. He'd also add, don't smoke. But he would say it over and over and over again. And to this day, I've never had a drink. And I have no longing for it. I have no interest in it. To this day, I've never had a cigarette. I had somebody that guided me, and he had a very, very, very tough life because of alcohol, believe me. The fact is, if we can teach young people and people generally not to start, it's really, really easy not to take them.
When someone closes a door in your face, all you have to remember is when God allows them to close the door in your face, all God wants you to do is walk up the hall. It's some more doors. You just got to walk up the hall. Because I can promise you, he got a better door that he wants you to go through than the one that got shut in your face.
Please listen to me real quick. If a man does this one thing, it's a massive sign that he could be very dangerous and violent down the line. The first sign, if you're dating someone who might have violent tendencies, is aggressive driving. And it's honestly way more than just bad behavior on the road. It's just a glimpse in how they actually handle control. And that could be speeding, tailgating, weaving through traffic, yelling at people, flipping people off, blowing stop signs, running through red lights. And what's alarming is it doesn't just risk your safety, it's the mindset behind it. You have to look at their intent. They don't care about how it makes you feel or that it puts you in danger. Any of that. A man who truly cares about you will actually drive a way that makes you feel safe and secure, kind of like in a relationship, and not be terrified. So oddly enough, how he drives says a lot about how he respects you, how he values your actual well-being and protecting you. So all this to say, don't overlook how someone drives, because aggressive driving is it's not just about the road, it's about a reflection of their actual character. So if he's putting your safety at risk, take it seriously and trust your instincts. These are little things. Another thing to look for is, how do they treat their pets? There's no reason to get mad and start, I can't say the word, but you know, an animal because it pees on the floor. Like you can't do that. You have to look at the way that they handle pressure. One of the biggest signs to find out someone's true character is watch how they act under extreme stress or even simple stressful situations. If you want to know more about this, comment love, and I'll show you how to never have to deal with this again and get out of it.
I flunked out of school. I had a severe stuttering problem. I couldn't talk outside my house. I'm on my third marriage. I lost everything I ever owned twice. I've been homeless and lived in a car for 3 years. You can't tell me nothing about what he can't do for you. Nothing. Let me tell you something, man. I've been bottomed out. I'm talking about flat bottomed out. Nothing. I was talking today with my oldest son. He said, man, damn. Every time I hear about something you went through, I just go, how did you make it? I just kept this faith, man. I just kept believing that God didn't bring me this far to leave. I just kept hearing my mama as a Sunday school teacher saying little scriptures to me. It didn't dawn on me till I got older.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard, and you have to do it over a sustained period of time. So if you don't love it, if you're not having fun doing it and you don't really love it, you're going to give up. And that's what happens to most people, actually. If you really look at the ones that ended up being successful, unquote, in the eyes of society and the ones that didn't, oftentimes it's the ones that are successful loved what they did so they could persevere when it got really tough. And the ones that didn't love it quit because they're sane, right? Who would want to put up with this stuff if you don't love it? So it's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of worrying constantly. If you don't love it, you're going to fail. So you got to love it. You got to have passion.
If you're in a workplace and pathological things are happening, this is easy. I can tell you how you know if pathological things are happening at your workplace. If you're being required to do things that make you weak and ashamed, then stop. Don't do them. Like one of the things I learned from Solzhenitsyn and Frankl was that systems go terribly out of control when people don't stop them when they're going mildly out of control. And you might say, I should just keep my goddamn head down and shut up. It's like, maybe you should. Like, that's not bad advice. You don't want to make unnecessary enemies, and you don't need any more trouble than you need. But you got to ask yourself on a day-to-day basis, what makes you think you're not selling your soul?
You have to lose your fear of failure. Failure is a part of the process. People who never fail, never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right. You learn nothing from winning. You only learn from your failures.
She got upset because of what you did, and then you got upset because she told you how it made her feel. That's not the same thing at all. Don't twist it into she's being negative, she's being this, she's being toxic. She's just holding you accountable. And please don't gaslight her by saying you just want to argue about everything. When she's doing this, all she's doing is actually expressing her feelings and her hurt. That's not love, that's manipulation. That's narcissistic. So if you actually care about her, actually act like it, own it. You don't get to just hurt someone and then play the victim when they call you out on it. That's not how grown, healthy love works. She's reacting to your action. Simple. This is exactly what narcissistic people do. They make you react and they focus on your reaction to take the attention off your action. To me, that sounds like someone who's narcissistic, and it's not her. If that sounds like you, I'm sorry to say it, You need to look at yourself in the mirror.